Good afternoon, YouTube world. This is Ty Sanders here, up here in Chicago, 57-year-old retired veteran. Uh, Still out there in the workforce, still working. I'm here today because I wanted to briefly talk about these attacks on Asian Americans. And attacks on anybody in general. I mean, I can't understand what's wrong with the people out there in the world. We've been going through this for years. Ever since 1619, when the slaves were first brought here, or Africans, I should say, were brought here and treated like slaves. The abuse, the punishment that we had to take, during that time. Then also I think it was around 1622, the Indian population started going down with the fighting and attacks on them and almost wiped them out. Now, I want to say that I'm half black, I'm half white. I'm not prejudiced. I care for everybody. I don't care what your nationality are. If you're nice to me, then I'm nice to you. Or, I'm just nice to everybody in general, period. But these attacks on Asians need to stop. Especially elderly people. It really has to stop. I'm married to an Asian woman. I have a half Asian son. And he has to grow up in this. I've been through this as a kid. Like I said, I'm half black, I'm half white. I grew up in the black community. That's what I know. I played football as a kid, going to white communities, and were almost attacked by grown white adults. As kids, this stuff has to stop. I went to middle school, 13, 14, 15, 16-year-olds. And to walk through white neighborhoods to get to school, we had to fight grown white adults. It comes to a point where enough is enough out there, everybody. When is it going to stop? Why do you need to attack elderly people? Why do you need to attack people, period? I don't want my son growing up in that. My wife is afraid to even travel out by herself. And then what if she goes out with my son? He's just barely 2 months old and he's attacked. Because you people feel that you need to attack Asians. You need to attack any race, period. There's no reason for it. We should all be trying to work together in this country. I've been around where cops harass and attack people. I can't tell you how many times I was harassed by the police for just being there in a neighborhood where it's all black. I'm black, half black, being harassed by police. I'm standing there with a work uniform on that has my name and a company logo on it. And I had a knife on my side, which construction workers use. And I was wrong for having that knife on me. And they took my knife. I had a friend of mine use my car one day, just go to the store. He come back. Guess what? He got pulled over and they go all through my car. This racism got to stop. There's no need for it. We should all work together. And I'm ashamed of the black community for letting some of this stuff happen. I'm from Boston, originally from Boston. And I've seen where the white folks, nothing against white people, white folks, or whatever, how do you want to put it? I have nothing against them. I'm half. But watch them come in and start buying up everything and moving the blacks out of the community. Whether it's homes, condos, apartment building, businesses, it just took over. And we just stood around and watched it happen. You should be out there trying to stop this, prevent this. The black community should get together, put that money together, and start buying property to stop all this from happening. If you get together, you buy property, build your own businesses together. Depending on how many of you, you start with one, you grow that, open another one, the next person can take over for that business. You get another business, the next person go over and take over that business. That way that everybody who put into this can have their own business. That way everybody's making money, and then there's no need for you to be hanging out in the streets in the middle of the night or whenever it is that you feel that you need to attack people walking down the streets, riding in subways, or even driving people around. There's no need for it. I mean, this racism stuff is crazy. And the police need to stop. Come on, everybody walking down the street or doing something, everybody's walking down the street doesn't mean they're doing something wrong. Stop and talk to them. Try to be friendly. Stop pulling out your guns. Not everybody's going to attack you. And the ones that you should be stopping or dealing with, you're not. You're afraid of them. You'd rather pick on innocent victims than to stop the people who starting the trouble or doing the wrong things. And I just had to get this off my chest today. But this racism stuff needs to stop. If you with me, hit the like button. If you're not with me, or subscribe to the channel. And I will continue to speak on my thoughts and how I feel about things. I had been away for about almost 2 months now because my wife had a baby. So her needs and his needs came before me making videos. So for anybody who watched this, I thank you for watching it. Like I said, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and God bless you. Thank you.